So, Nico Hearn, welcome to the Gloria Coffee's New South Wales Open. It must be great to be playing back in Australia. You've been here for a little while now.
Fantastic. It's my second trip this year, which is one more than usual. I came back and played the Perth International and the W Open about a month ago. So that was fun to go back home because Perth's my hometown, and now I've come down for 3 weeks and got my family here now. So looking forward to a good trip.
And you've played on this course before, back in early 2000?
Yeah, I was trying to remember, and a friend of mine who caddied for me, he sent me a text saying, yeah, it was 2000, you shot 6 under in the last round to finish 4th, so hopefully we'll do a few better this time.
Yeah, and how do you find the course?
Great. Yeah, I mean, they had a lot of rain obviously on Monday, so it softened it all up. Greens are still on the slowish side, but I think with some good weather it'll come up really good. It's a tough walk too, so you got to conserve your energy.
Yeah, exactly. How do you find playing back in Australia as opposed to the US? You often talk about it, sort of a completely different vibe.
It's a different experience here. I mean, I love it back here. The courses, I mean, we played Royal Melbourne last week, Royal Sydney next week, Castle Hill this week. It's just completely different golf to what you're used to over there. You know, you can shape your shots a little more and use the roll of the ground, whereas over there you just got to bomb it and hit it as far as you can. So in that sense, I much prefer this type of golf. And the crowds, you know, it's always fun coming back here with the Aussie sense of humour. It doesn't quite translate over in America, so it's all a bit of fun.
I read that you found Royal Melbourne, your putting game, a little bit frustrating.
Yeah,
frustrating.
Yeah, it's been like that all year though. The really last couple of years I haven't putted well, and that's kind of what has been the decline in my game, I guess. So I'm trying to figure that out. I got off the plane on Wednesday last week at Royal Melbourne from the States and went out Thursday and had about 40 putts. As a professional, that's not very good. But I got it going on Friday to make the cut and then didn't putt very well on the weekend. But so my ball striking's been great all year, just the putting. So hopefully Castle Hill will be a bit kinder.
It's obviously it's a real mental game.
Absolutely, yeah, putting especially, and that's where I'm kind of gone a bit haywire, I guess you'd say. Putting was always my strength, and it's all about, I think, not caring if you make it. That's the biggest thing. You don't care if you miss it. And unfortunately, I've been caring a lot lately. So
how do you stop caring?
I have no idea. I'm still trying to figure it out. So you know, it's more about the process, trying to put a good stroke on it and let the ball go where it wants to go, rather than really trying to focus in on that hole. You got to take your attention away from the result. So it's a work in progress.
And of course, you've come back from some injuries, your knee injury. How is the body going?
Body's going well. Yeah, in 2010 I had some pretty good surgeries going there, and unfortunately, yeah, since then my game's sort of gone a little bit downhill, I guess. Tee to green, it's been good, but the putting's gone, which is a bit strange. But physically I'm fine, and yeah, I can chase after my kids, which is good fun.
And of course, the plan now is the New South Wales Open, leading into to the Oz Open.
Yeah, no, I haven't played. I don't think I've ever played a New South Wales Open, so this could be my first one. So that'll be fun. And the Aussie Open, I ideally want to live to win. I've come so close there. I think I've been runner-up 3 times and had numerous top 5s. So I reckon I'm due there.
And then, of course, back on the tour.
Well, next year so I head back to the States, and then next year I'm playing the web.com. I didn't keep my card this year, so that was a bit of a letdown. I've always been on the main tour, whether it be in Europe or the US, so I got my work cut out. I got to go back and slug it out in the minor leagues for a year and take on the young guys, so it should be fun.
And speaking of young guys, there's a fair amount of impressive Australian talent coming through. How do you keep refreshing the game, keeping up with these youngsters?
That's the challenge. I mean, I played with Pete Senior last week at the Masters, so I was just happy I could outdrive someone. I'm used to being 30 yards behind everyone, so it's tough. I mean, experience obviously counts for a lot, but the thing I've noticed about the young guys is they're just fearless, and especially with their putting. I mean, they just seem to hole everything and they bomb it, so it's a bit tougher that way, but I think, from what I saw in the past year or so with my game, especially on the web.com tour, if I play my game and play to my strengths, I'll be fine. So I think if you hit the ball straight, chip and putt well, you can make a living on any tour.
And you obviously still love it.
I do, yeah. I love the competition. The travel, not so much. With kids growing up, I want to see them grow up, basically. So it's hard leaving home now, but it's part of the job, and I'm not sure how many more years I'll do it for. But as long as I keep enjoying it, I'll keep going.
Well, all the very best for the Gloria Coffee's New South Wales Open.
All right, thank you very much.